I've been playing RuneScape for something like the last 20 years. It's always been something I like to do to unwind, relax, or just kill some time. But now, I'm looking for a challenge. So come with me while we leave the mainland behind and set up shop on the continent of Zeah. The things you see in early game areas, a level 78, who is unironically praying melee against level 2 cows. What is this man doing with his life? Pretty sure that dagger gives me a minus magic attack bonus. So let's take that off. I cannot auto cast spells yet, because I don't have a staff. Where's his bear at? There he is. All right, so I'm probably gonna have to tag him. Let me equip the dagger just to tag it. Let me get some run energy real quick first. All right, well that should be enough for us just to tag it, get behind the fence. Come on. Come on, come on. Oh, did we actually just lure him? He's lured. Okay, well that was way easier than I thought it would be, and I probably could have done that to the other one. So now we just cheese the crap out of this and hope that we can get this within 30 casts, because if not, it's going to be problematic for us. Hey, level 2 magic, let's go. That'll honestly help us so much get these hits. Like, we're already hitting slightly more consistently. But we are quickly blowing through our runes here. We're over halfway through them. Level 3 magic. All right, well, I had not anticipated actually getting levels off this, but I guess it works. All right, well, we might have to finish off the rest of this with our dagger here. Can we manage is the question. It's not looking good. This is so annoying if this is not gonna work. Oh, he can hit 3s. Oh my goodness. And we're dead. Okay, well. That didn't work. Oh, I wonder if it's still injured. I bet it hasn't regened yet. Let's go, yes! Okay, we can totally cheese this like this. I don't mind coming back here and dying a couple times if I have to, just to be able to get this kill so I don't have to illegitimately kill cows and get XP that way. This is so much, this is better than killing the cows, because at least this is required for the quest. But we're gonna die a few times here, probably. Maybe we'll be able to get him on the next life, I don't know. All right, we got the training shield and the training sword. Again, I really didn't want to have to use this stuff, but I'm going to end up dropping it all anyway, and the stats you get from it are pretty terrible, so I don't feel like it's that good. Whoa, 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 whoa. We ain't dying again. Hang on. Okay, we're just going to flinch this guy. So flinching, for anyone who's not aware, is you stand kind of just outside their aggro range, you get him stuck on something like a tree or a fence, you step up and smack him and walk away. You wait for their health bar to go away, because that means they lost aggro, and you smack them, and you walk away again. It's a slow process, but it's a lot safer, and we don't have to worry about repeatedly having to run back here over and over again. Hey, we got him. Let's go. That is... I'm way too excited about that. Oh, where are the other ones? Did I not pick them up off my grave earlier? I don't think I picked them up off my grave. So that should be the end of the Druidic Ritual quest. As soon as I get this... I mean, I have a couple of things I have to do in Taverley still, but that's the end of the hard part, I should say. So while we make our way to Taverley to finish up this quest, I'll talk a little bit about some of the plugins that I use on this account, since I know that those can be kind of a hot button issue on accounts like this. I don't plan on using any super intrusive plugins like tile marks or anything like that. but I do use like the quest helper and the clue plugins and that kind of stuff, but I do try to keep them as non-invasive as possible. So I'll try to keep the overlays off the screen if I can help it. And I'm probably going to turn off like NPC highlights and item highlights and stuff like that so that I have to actually use my brain a little bit. But as far as like puzzle solutions and things like that go, I don't really enjoy a lot of the puzzles in this game. I think they're pretty archaic and abstract a lot of times. So I don't really enjoy the actual like puzzle process in this game for the most part. So I'm going to let the plugin tell me the solutions to some of the harder puzzles, and that's just going to be the way it is. But from a viewer perspective, I'm going to try to keep it as non-invasive as possible. As far as the quest storylines and whatnot go, I'm going to keep those pretty blind. I'm going to read through the dialogue. I'm going to experience the actual stories themselves. I'm not just going to breeze through it. But yeah, I mean, the plugin just kind of helps keep things moving so that it's not boring to watch. And so that I don't burn myself out trying to solve puzzles that I don't really care about solving anyway, or that maybe don't even make sense. If you have any suggestions for other plugins I should be using, or maybe aspects of current plugins that I have that I shouldn't be using, feel free to let me know in the comments. I'll give them a read and we'll see kind of what we think about them. All right, so now that we've got our 4 meats, we need to go down in this dungeon here and make ourselves a wonderful... Ooh, I don't have enough run energy for this. This could be bad. I have to make myself a little stew in this pot here and hope that none of these things will kill me in here, which it looks like we're okay. So yeah, we gotta just add all the meats to this thing. I think we're like pure blessing the meats or something, enchanting them. Yeah, I don't really know what this is, to be honest, but we have to do it. So I'm gonna let my run recharge a little bit because I only have 8 HP, and I don't know what these guys can hit, but I don't really want to find out. So I'll be back in a minute. All right, 10% should be good. So let's just go, 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 go. Okay, we're good. Kind of forgot this wasn't multi-combat zone, so only one thing can attack you at once. So lucky, I guess. But yeah, I'm not really trying to risk that on this one. I don't mind dying, but I don't want to have to get these meats again. Thank you so much, adventurer, who I've known for like 10 minutes and has been alive in this world for under 2 hours. These meats will allow our potion to honor Guthix to be completed and bring one step closer to reclaiming our stone circle. Is that worded? Is that a typo? And bring us one step closer to reclaiming? Pretty sure. Think that's wrong, but now go talk to Cake Mix and he will introduce you to the wonderful world of herb lore and potion making. Cool. That's the whole reason we're here. Give me some sweet herb lore XP, please. Yo, Cake Mix, teach me about potion making. I have word from Sanfu that you have been very helpful in assisting him with preparations for the purification ritual. As promised, I'll teach you the ancient arts of herb lore. Skill of working with herbs and other ingredients to make useful potions and poisons. First, you'll need a vial, which can be made with the crafting skill. And you must gather herbs needed to make the potion you want. You must fill your vial with water, add the ingredients you need. There are normally 2. Bear in mind, you must first clean each herb before you can use it. You may have to grind some ingredients before you can use them. You'll need a pestle and mortar to do this. Herbs can be found on the ground, also dropped by some monsters when you kill them. Let's try an attack potion. First ingredient, guam leaf. The next is eye of newt. Mix them. Get your attack level up. Oh. I kind of thought there would be more to that. I thought he'd make me actually do it. But yeah, 250 XP in the herb lore skill. I think that gets us to like level 3 or 4. The last thing we have to do on the mainland before we can pick up shop and move to Zeah is the Children of the Sun quest. We begin this quest by speaking to Alina and Noah, who are awaiting the Varlamorian delegation in the Varrock Square. While Noah seems apprehensive, Alina explains that this will be the first time that anyone from the mainland has seen a Varlamorian citizen in hundreds of years, and that they have decided to open their borders for travel and trade. When will this delegation arrive? Well, it should be any time now. Hang on, what's going on over there? Wait, that's them, they're here. Cutscenes. The king. The king sucks. There they are, the Children of the Sun. That's Itzla Archon, heir to the throne of Varlamore, and there's Servius, the something of Ralos. What's a Teokan? It means high priest. He's the. How do you know all of this? How does anyone here know that? Oh, this guy looks shady. What are you doing with that bag? Oh, we're just delivering supplies to the guard at the gates. Well, hurry back. We need everyone at their posts. I'm definitely not stealing this. No one gonna question question this? Yeah, that is a big bag he's got. Where are you going with that? This guard's like, who are you? What the heck? Okay, so yeah, we have to like, I think we have to like hide from him or something. Yeah, he's gonna like turn around. It's a little bit of a stealth segment. This is one of the worst criminals I've ever seen. This guy has no idea what's going on. Like, you can see me standing there. Don't mind me, just cooking. Cooking at this stove in this abandoned house. Am I supposed to do something now? Oh, no, okay. What are you up to in there? I say out loud through this wooden window. You're late. I'm here, aren't I? You're not happy? Maybe you should have been the one to steal the uniforms. Ah, uniforms, huh? Do we have everything? Mostly. I grabbed what I could. We're just gonna have to make do. The delegation's already in place. We need to be ready to strike as they leave. Oh. Get your target, go quick, and be ready to take your positions. Good luck, you're gonna need it. You got a lot of panic. You lot panic too much. It's gonna be fine. Now let's get going. Better let that sergeant know. Dude, my guy, again, I know I've made this joke a few times, but like, literally, no. This man was just waiting for me to get out of the cutscene. What a jerk. But no, my guy's been in this world for 2 hours. And I'm already like, I better go tell the sergeant that I just overheard this conversation of these people that I followed. It's just funny, I don't know. Move along. See, that's the reaction that they should have. It's just, who are you? Get away from me. No, keep moving. Now, in order to establish our dominance in Varrock as the biggest snitch in the entire city, we're explaining to this head guard that there are 4 bandits somewhere in the city planning to attempt an assassination on the delegation. For some reason, he takes our word for it at face value and asks us to point out the culprits. Okay, so now we get to, I mean, he said if they're looking or acting different, right? I mean, you're kind of acting a little, or looking a little different since you're the only woman here, so I'm going to mark you, I guess. Is that right? No, that was not right. I apologize. I thought for sure that would be, it was correct. I was just too early. This guy, just chilling, taking a nap. This guy's got a mace. They don't have maces. I think that's actually what you're supposed to be pointing out. Sergeant Tobin, point out at all the bandits. They're quickly arrested. That could have been quite nasty if not for you. Once again, good work. So what happens now? Oh, they're executed brutally. No trial. Speaking of which, since it was you that found them, you might want to offer some support. Would you be willing to help? Okay, yeah, come with me. We'll use this cell on the palace roof for interrogation. Nice and out of the way. This sounds sketchy as well. Well, would you look at that? Prince Itzla's so excited that we caught his would-be assassins that he's invited us to his own private interrogation party. This should be fun. No salt to you, Ignami. I hear you managed to get yourself into a spot of bother. I'm not telling you anything. Ah, Tetemo, such a shame. No matter though, we'll have you talking in no time. Now you'll need to forgive me, but I'm quite new around here, so your customs are not familiar to me. Tell me, Ignami, what's your preferred method of interrogation in these parts? You're asking me how you should interrogate me? Well, it seemed polite to ask. We have all sorts of fun methods back home in Varlamore. We could give 1 or 2 of them a go if you want. If I want? Absolutely. Now what are your thoughts on chicken? Chicken? Oh, do you not have chickens here? Sorry, this is all quite new to me. Yes, we have chickens. The farms have loads. Well then, why the confusion? Have you never seen one before? Or poor sheltered thing, did your parents never show you the wonders of the countryside? I know what a chicken is, so why didn't you say so? I don't know what game you're playing, but it won't work on me. No game at all, Ignami. The reason I ask is because one of our preferred methods in Varlamore involves just a small amount of fire, and you'll never believe it. That the smell of human flesh, once it gets going. What is happening? You're gonna cook me? Cook? No, not at all. That would imply I'm gonna eat you. I'm not a barbarian. Though it would be interesting to know if it tastes chicken as well. Alright, I'll tell you what you want. Oh my god, I can't believe this worked. The bandit proceeds to give the details of the plot, saying that he isn't sure exactly who hired them, but they were likely Varlamorian, as they were definitely not from around these parts. He also divulges that their primary target was actually the priest traveling with the delegation, and not the prince himself. We got what we needed. Yeah, fear of being cooked to do that to a person. It's all total rubbish, of course. Imagine burning someone alive. We're much more civilized than that. I mean, that was very descriptive. Very specifically descriptive. Once we got the paper signed, you'll all be free to travel to Varlamore for the first time. No more needing explicit permission. You can come and go as you please. Now, it's entirely up to you, of course, but given we have you to thank for stopping this plot, I'd be very keen if you join me in Varlamore to continue the investigation. No need to decide now, but if you do wish to accept my offer, speak to Regulus Cinto outside the eastern gates of the city. Now they'll be missing downstairs. They'll be missing me downstairs. Timoiva, and may the sun light your way. Alright, I think that's pretty much it. Farflang comes and integrates one of your prisoners. Oddly enough, no. This will be a very interesting report to write. On that note, best get to it. Thanks for your help. Cool. And with that is Children of the Sun complete, and we have access to Varlamore. Well, with the completion of Children of the Sun, I believe that means we have done all of the quests. Rune Mysteries, X Marks the Spot, Children of the Sun, Druidic Ritual. That is all of the quests that we have to have done right now, which leaves just Shield of Arav and Eagle's Peak as our return quests. With that, let's make the journey. Let's make our way to Varlamore. Adventurer, the name's Regulus Cinto, one of the Quetzal keepers for the royal family of Varlamore. A Quetzal? What's a Quetzal? Well, just look here to my dear companion, Primio, and you'll have your answer. Varlamore is a large and diverse kingdom, but thanks to our Quetzals, navigating it is as straightforward as can be. Sounds exciting. You're not wrong there. Nothing beats taking to the skies. That sounds horrifying for my character, who the only experience that I have of flying is hot air balloons, and those are not great either. So, speaking of which, Crown Prince Itzla Arkan has asked Primio and I to escort you to a capital city of the Civitas Illa Fortis, or Fortis as we prefer to call it. Is that something you'd be interested in? Of course it is. Excellent. Been very keen to meet you once you reach the capital, so he's sending the Tulis twins to meet you on arrival. I'll be sure to point them out once we're there. Sounds good. Ready for your first journey to Varlamore? Let's do it. Let's go. We'll depart at once. And just like that, we're in Varlamore. I forgot that there isn't a cutscene or anything like that, so it's a little anticlimactic, but that's it. We're here. Welcome to Fortis. I'm glad you think so. Now, I'm sure you'll be keen to get exploring. The prince is very keen to meet with you first. You mentioned you'd be sending some people to meet with me? Yes, the twins. That's them just to the west by the stairs of the palace. Why don't you head on in and introduce yourself? That can wait, because the grind on this account officially begins. We are officially on the continent of Zeah, and I am very excited to see what this grind has in store for me and to get it going. Honestly, I don't even know where to start, but we'll see where the game takes us.